What's up guys, isnt17 here. Today I have a little Black Ops 2 Team Deathmatch gameplay on the map Meltdown for you. In this commentary I will give you my first impressions of this map and highlight some key areas on the map that I think can be used to your advantage or will be the likely cause of your demise. First things first, the area that I am just rushing into now, I think it's a cooling tower of this nuclear power plant based map. I would not advise rushing in there like I just did, especially if you're playing as a lone wolf and with a bunch of randomers on your team, because as you can see other players from the opposing team will also be rushing in from the other side, and you'll more likely be outgunned. But luckily for me I got respawned fairly close to there and I could exact my revenge and get a nice double kill on those two. And during the game the circular area that I was talking about is useful at flanking your opponents, get behind their spawn and capture flags and things. But from my own personal experience of this map, people do like to hide in the darkness and, dare I say, camp behind some of these pillars, just waiting for people to run past. And you know, there's so many pillars that you don't know where they're going to be hiding. This middle area is not a great place to be, in all honesty, as you are raised up in between the lines of sight of the people that are maybe in the buildings inside. Like I just was, got sniped, couldn't see the guy in that building, but he could see me because he was sniping. And from other games I've played on this map, found that snipers do like to set up base in either one of the buildings and take out people in the other buildings or on that raised platform. In fact, top of that raised area is the worst place to be in my opinion, as you are genuinely caught in a four-way crossfire. Now on to the opposite side of that circular cooling tower, the opposite flank, which I call number 3 due to there's being two big white number 3s on the side of whatever the thing is. But yeah, this is a much better route in my opinion to flank your opponents, because there's less chance there's going to be people camping. You know, in the big circular cooling tower that I'm in now, it's just too dangerous. There's no clear lines of sight, with pillars getting in the way. On the other side, it's much more light and open, so it's easier to get some kills. Also, the middle section that leads to the no-go crossfire area that I'd been talking about before has two buildings that can be used as a shortcut, also to pick up a couple of kills from. Also, you can jump through the windows to give your opponent a surprise, give them the old switcheroo. And now I want to talk about the two buildings that I've mentioned before. The building I'm aiming at now. These buildings are very difficult to hold down, and a lot of action takes place in these buildings. Yeah, as I said, they're really hard to hold down. There's so many different entrances and exits to get into and out of. Both have a ladder and a vent that you can crawl through. The building on the opposite side to where I'd spawned in the beginning has two doors and a scaffold that can be used to get in through the window. This map is good in that respect, that there are so many ways to get around your opponents or into buildings and make camping in buildings very difficult, which is good in my opinion, and it gives you so many different options to avoid straight out gunfight, and approaching different angles around your opponent. You know, get out of their line of sight, gives you the edge. If you can get on the back of them, that's best, they won't suspect that. This map has a very familiar feel to it, and it reminds me of the first Black Ops map called Launch, I think it's called. Is that the one with the big rocket? Yeah, Launch. One thing I didn't like about Launch was when the rocket actually launched and went off, and it caused your screen to shake, and they used to annoy the hell out of me, as it used to prevent me from getting kills, or you know, even got me killed a number of times. No such bullshit on this map though, which makes for a more enjoyable playing experience in my most humble of opinions. Now I'm just going to give you little class suggestions for this map. It's got to be an assault rifle or an SMG due to the size of the map. We've seen some people sniping on here, but there's only one really well, 2 spots to snipe from, which are the 2 buildings, and people are going to expect that. An SMG such as the MP7 or MSMC, due to their decent fire rate, damage and range combination, is probably the best for a team deathmatch game mode like I'm playing now. But where this was my first game on this map, I didn't know that then, and I was rocking the Type 25. Score streak that I strongly recommend as well for this map is the Guardian, as there's so many different routes to get around your opponents and for them to get around you as well. It means that you can be vulnerable from many different angles, and you can't always cover every possible route by yourself or indeed in a team. So by using a Guardian, or if you're in a group of friends, a combination of Guardians, it will reduce the number of options where your opponents can come at you, and having a Guardian up will discourage them from coming a certain direction, or if they run into your Guardian, you've got a better chance of killing them. Okay, so the video is coming to an end sort of now. I think I end the game on 18 for 4, sorry, spoiler alert, which is a KDR of about 4.5 if I can do maths, which I can't. So not too bad, and I have so many games to show you guys, but I'd love to know what sort of gameplays you want to see, which map, game mode, guns to use, etc. and things like that. So I will do my best to bring you those sorts of gameplays if you give me the feedback or let me know what you want to see. You can follow me on Twitter or write in the comments section, which I'll try and take all your opinions into account. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to see some more Black Ops 2, and follow me on Twitter. I'll put the link in the description. And I will try and reply to any questions and take suggestions from Twitter and in the comment section. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been ISnt17. Peace.